Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I'm going to take you on a tour of a very special toy hauler. This is the 2024 DRV Fullhouse LX455. And if you guys have watched my videos before, you know how I like the DRV, the mobile house, the full house, because they do things right. They have the industry's thickest sidewalls at 3¼ inch. And they do the small things like the hydraulic jacks. Those are actually going to be on a 5-degree pitch to give you more stability. They are not inexpensive, but man, are they nice. I hope you guys like it. Hit that like and subscribe button for daily RV content. Help me reach my goal of 75,000 here in 2024. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. If you're looking for some of the specifics, things like length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, I will put that in a link to the description. Or I'm sorry, I'll put that information down in the description, and I'll also put a link down there where you can find some pricing on a unit just like this. A lot of people like to custom order these. You can change the paint. They have about 5 different coloring options. And then on the inside, you know, you can go lighter or darker for the furniture, the flooring, you know, the walnut wood on the inside. There's just a lot of good stuff going for this. But again, it's the 2024 DRV Fullhouse LX455. So this is going to have a 12-foot toy hauler. I'm also going to tour their 10-foot toy hauler as well, which instead of having a larger garage, they lengthen out the living room. So if you're somebody that's only hauling, you know, like a golf cart or something like that, that might be, you know, a little bit more suitable for you, a little bit of a different, you know, pitch there. But yeah, hope you guys dig it. So 3¼ inch thick walls, which is absolutely crazy. And when I was selling these, you know, quite a bit, that was always one of my major pitches. You have a lot of luxury brands that are still using the 2-inch sidewalls. And in the toy hauler industry, I don't believe that there is another one that uses the 3-inch, at least to my knowledge. There could be. Maybe drop a comment, you know, what you're thinking there. But look how absolutely stunning this is. They do a really good job on the decor options for this one in particular, between, you know, the light, dark, and then kind of like the mixed up furniture there. But again, you can go, you know, all white or all brown. Now, depending on which wood choice you have, they got a hickory, they got a walnut, you know, a couple other things, but pretty nice there. But a really functional floor plan, really tall, high-wise slides. And I know a lot of people keep making the comment about the carpet in the slides. Normally, I agree with you, but the nice thing about this is a lot of brands will say it's a flush mount floor. That is simply not true for just about every brand outside of DRV. So when this slide actually comes in, it's got to hop up just a little bit. So it is a true flush mount slide. So when you take your foot, there's going to be no difference there. So that is pretty darn nice, but that's also why they use the carpet, because it has to roll over in. Without it, you'd have to have some sliders in there, and you'd end up tearing up your floor if you forgot. So there's the reasoning for that. Slide height, you're probably looking somewhere around, I would guess about 6'10" or so. I am 6 foot tall, or, you know, have been for most of my life, hopefully still 6 foot tall, but you're good there. Another thing I'd like to point out too is, look at this. You got the soft touch ceiling, so that's going to help with, one, aesthetics, but two, like sound deadening. Just a really overall high-end finish that you would expect in a high-end camper. You're going to have counters on both sides for your cell phones, your books, whatever it is that you might have. You also got a little charger station right there, you know, as well. All of the windows are going to be tinted, dual pane. They also got that shatterproof on there, so like if a baseball, you know, was to hit it, instead of just shattering all over the place, it would spider, kind of like a, what am I blanking out? The windshield. You're going to get the day and night shades, so you can block out, you know, a little bit of the sun or all of the sun, so half Dracula and full Dracula. You also get some overhead storage, and again, it is all handmade custom cabinetry that they make here, you know, in-house, but it is a really, truly hard, solid wood. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. Needless to say, they're also using the solid surface countertops. You got some accent lighting over here on the side, but just look how beautiful this is. I think it just looks really sharp. You also have an oversized stainless steel undermounted bowl, and it's even got the extra, you know, little residential finish right there, you know, to top it off. Hit those dishes from all angles. You're ready to rock. And you're also going to see you got plenty of storage here on the other side, along with outlets, and you can even flip on and off the accent lighting. So underneath the sink, Really clean cut storage, and this is some of the extras that you're going to get, you know, in a high-end line. So you got a little rack right in there, which is always a big time plus. And then you also get 3 pull-out drawers, but look at how, you know, kind of deep those go out. They're also going to be on the soft close. As far as appliances are concerned, this is going to be built for more of kind of a home away from home. So you are going to see, you have your big old Mac Daddy Insignia refrigerator, along with the largest RV in the largest oven in the industry, the Insignia oven here. Jeez, oh Pete, I'm fumbling up my words. The largest oven in the RV industry. So you got your 4 stovetop burner and enough room to cook up a turkey. Let me remove that little safety latch here. Oh. But I mean, check that out. You know, I don't know what kind of refrigerator you got at home, but this is definitely larger than mine for sure. So that is nice to have just in general. You're also going to see you got a little area, you know, right in there if you want to get some your ice on. More storage. Plenty of more over there. You're also going to get your TV that's going to be at an angle on a pitch on this really nice sized couch. And these are going to be power recliners over on both sides with the USB ports there as well. You're going to have a 47-inch electric fireplace that puts out 4,800 BTUs of heat. So in a toy hauler this size, that fireplace will heat up the entirety of this area, you know, absolutely no problem. So you're going to save a little bit of money down, you know, at the campground, wherever that you're parking, you know, right there. That thing has a setting that goes up to 100 degrees, and it definitely does not mess around. I would guess probably somewhere around a 55-inch TV or so, you know, here as well, along with a little bit more storage. And I'm not positive, but it looks like those are probably some adjustable shelves in there too. It's got a little track there where you can kind of move it around. Oh, we got a little DVD player action. This is going to be your sound control. Oh, you know, one thing that is new, you're going to notice that there's no front-facing speakers here on the TV. That's because they're using the, I'll have to put a link down in there because I'm not overly familiar with it. But basically, it's this round little puck, and it goes onto the backside. It attaches there, but it's like a ghost speaker, so the vibrations come through. And when I first saw it at the expo last year, I was a little bit weary until I heard it. And I'll tell you, it is, it's absolutely bumping. But I mean, take a look at that. How cool is that? When you open the door, automatically brings out, you know, just a little bit of, you know, shelving there for you. This is pretty cool too. You might want to check that out if you guys are interested in buying one. The My DRV app. So you can basically hook that up and you can control this thing, you know, right from your phone. So it's a little bit of a higher end, you know, feature there, you know, too. Another thing that I did not mention is this solid surface countertop here. This one is special in the fact that it is dyed all the way through, so it's the same material. So if you were to take like a hammer and chip this part off, that design is going to go all the way through, as opposed to just being up on the front surface. But since this is a toy hauler, I'll go ahead and get, you know, back into here next, and then we'll head up into the bathroom bedroom, which I think you are really going to enjoy. And while you're at it, drop a comment, let me know what you think. Give us your feedback here as well, because I know that they definitely do look at it. The DRV team is definitely one of the more attentive RV teams, you know, in the industry. They're definitely my favorite. I love working with them. When I was selling, they were ridiculously helpful. But you're going to have 3, 6, 9, 11 tie downs, and I believe each one is 2,500 pound rating. But you also got the diamond, kind of the plastic diamond plating there, that rough, you know, Tough Flex kind of beat me up. You got the dovetail with the diamond plating on the side and a bead down the middle, again, just to kind of help at some of those more stress points. This is going to be a MORryde zero gravity door, so it drops down very slowly, so you don't have to worry about getting hit. You also got the fenced-in patio along with the 3 Seasons door, but it's about 25 degrees, and I didn't want to freeze off the old giblets today. Rollover sofas, so those will pull over into making a bed. Obviously, they drop down to a manageable seating level. You're not sitting, you know, 5 feet up in the air. And then you also got a queen bed here that drops down from the ceiling as well, as well as a fantastic fan and another AC. Oh, actually, one thing to point out real quick, while we're talking about the ACs, you're not going to see them. That's because they use a high efficiency whisper quiet system. So I believe this one's got 3 15Ks with the back one here having a heat pump. But boom and boom, you're going to be returns, and it runs down the track. So very high-end finish You know, again, because the DRV is kind of like the Mac Daddy of the RV industry. They've always been, you know, my favorite. Easy to sell, well, not easy to sell just because of the price, but if you were looking for something high quality, it doesn't get much better than this. Metal cabinetry, which is going to be really nice for some of your rougher kind of beat me up material. You know, if you're going to be putting in some like work boots or anything like that, then obviously a massive Insignia TV that is going to be a smart TV. But I just absolutely love that they went with the metal here back in the garage. So you just, right there, click that open, and bada bing, bada boom, you know, you are ready to rock. Control system for your audio. And then you got your half bath with the old porcelain foot flush Throne-A-Rooski, which is going to be just enough space to sit down and do your thing. But as a bigger guy, I don't think I'm using this, you know, on the regular, unless it's just to, you know, take a little leak or something. You got a window in here, so you can play the old friendly neighbor game if you'd like. It's also got the old Dracula shade if you need it. But pretty darn cool. And on the door, well, it doesn't really show up well on the camera, but they got the DRV. It's kind of the emblem that goes through. Yeah, you can't see it on the camera. All right. 2024 DRV Fullhouse LX455. Pretty darn good looking toy hauler. You know, you probably wouldn't know it's a toy hauler until you walk into that back if they block that off. As you open this up, you got a washer and dryer in here. Was not expecting that. I was expecting kind of like a little closet control panel area, but that is cool. Again, residential features. So you're going to get, or residential construction meets residential features, and this also folds in half too if you would like. You got your wine guard system here up above as well, which is going to be great for, you know, Wi-Fi traveling on the road if you are using this a little bit more full time. Another fantastic fan to help circulate some of that air, suck out the old steamer stink from whatever you're cooking. But pretty sharp. I'm digging that. Couple steps heading up in. They also got a little grab rail to help assist you. But right here, you're going to have your fuse boxes. You're also going to have your control panel. So this is going to be for, you know, all your various, you know, your various slide outs. You can also check, you know, your tanks, all that good stuff. So you got your, let's go ahead and put the step light on. Generator stops. This thing's got a generator on there. You're going to hold stop for 5 seconds, then hit start for 1, and it'll click on. You got your inverter control, max air fan control, and then they got the shotgun style bathroom, and the toilet's got its actual own door, you know, which is nice. You're never going to be, you know, trapped by the old pooper, as they say. Pretty good size shower with the Tri-Glide glass series. It's going to be a one-piece fiberglass, and it's also got this right here, which I put, you know, kind of halfway, but you see you got a lot of sun, or you've got the ability to kind of block it off. But I'll go ahead and stand in here, and I'm a bigger dude. I'm 6 foot, you know, 310 pounds or so. But it's probably about, I would say about 6'5" up into here. You got plenty of moving and grooving room if you want to get funky down at the campground. There's probably just enough room for 2, I would say. And while I got the camera front facing here, I just want to go ahead and I'll sit down here in the toilet. Again, porcelain foot flush throne. You got a little bit of overhead storage. See that? That's pretty nice. And you also got another little viewing window. Hopefully you're out there looking at like a lake or something, you know, pretty darn nice. Okay. Nice little mirror for bowling guns, baby. Accent lighting, more storage for more stuff. All soft close. They got the copper tabs onto a nice little magnet, so you don't have to worry about that. And then heading into the bedroom, I love the bedroom. And in the toy hauler industry, the bedroom is nearly always neglected. And I think this one is an absolute home run. Drop a comment, let me know what you think about that. But I like the headboard. It's got kind of that cloth material to kind of match up, you know, again, with that soft touch there. So everything is soft, it's warm, it's kind of like home. You also have that little dial over there, which is going to be for a dimmer, along with your outlets, a cubby on either side, in an area where you could plop, you know, CPAP if you need. Come over here, you got a vanity slide. So this is going to be with your dresser. So you're going to have 4 dresser drawers right there. You're also going to have an emergency exit window if you ever need to. So pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. This is going to be an example of that return for the AC system. So you got the track. So it's basically going to, really nice and effectively there. Another smart TV. Place to hang some stuff. I like the mirrored finish there with that wood going through. And again, it's all a true hard, solid wood. And then up here in the closet, you got kind of like the little combo kind of split up there for, you know, a couple. So me and the old honey bun are each getting, you know, one side or the other. Or if it's the same thing as our house, I get those cubbies, she gets the rest. But all right, guys, I think that about wraps up here the inside portion of the store. So I'm going to head around the outside and, you know, show you what she's all about. Probably spend just a couple more moments. But I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. I do daily RV tours. So if this is something that interests you, maybe this isn't the right floor plan for you, or you want to see some more information, I do 20-minute tours, 3-minute tours, and then 60-second tours with some music, a little bit more fun, you know, suitable for everybody. So there's something for everyone. If you want to do some quick little shopping on the page, I'd love to have you there. And I'm always here to help, you know, answer comments, questions, you know, things like that. So again, just to reiterate, in case you missed it the first time around, all these specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, will be down in that description. The DRV is using the upgraded MORride pin box. So what that's going to do is absorb some of that chucking and bucking. It's got about 1.5 inches of flex here from side to side. So basically when you're pulling forward or stopping, it's going to absorb some of that and be much more comfortable. They also obviously, you know, have the fully painted front cap to match the rest of it. You're also going to have, I don't know where I was going on with that. Oh, metal wrapped awning. So that's something a little bit different too. So again, a little bit higher end finish, more of a full house, full time top application. And then the awnings as well will have the metal wrapped. So basically if you're going to be sitting out, you got hail or just over time, you know, sun and all that stuff kind of beating down on the awning, this is going to last much longer than the competition, just because, you know, they went a little bit of the extra way. So hopefully you can see it like I can, but the 6-point hydraulic auto leveling is a little different. I believe that they're the only ones doing it, at least that I can recall at the moment, but it's a 5-degree pitch. So the landing pads, when I first saw it, I thought that they were crooked. And luckily I talked to the rep, because otherwise I was like, you know, how am I supposed to sell this? That was about 3 years ago. It's got a crooked landing gear. But no, it wasn't crooked at all. 5-degree pitch on there to increase stability. You know, you're standing just a little bit wider out there, a little bit, you know, broader, a little bit nicer. AWNING 5500 evap. And then right through here, sorry, I'm using one hand on this camera. 4 batteries. You got your inverter, you know, all that good stuff, your hydraulics. You're having a good time. Your auto level button's going to be right there. You got a place for some propane, and these actually even do pull out for some more easy access, which is always nice. Back end of the Suburban on-demand hot water heater. I didn't mention on the inside, but I probably should have. That's going to be a 60,000 BTU instant on-demand hot water heater. This is also going to be a control for the leveling as well, so you can see, you know, if you level it up, all that good stuff, it shows you, you know, the exact degree in which you are at. You also have something that's very important, is going to be the copper manifold system. So your other high-end brands like your Riverstone, you know, Redwoods, you know, things like that. Well, maybe not Redwoods, I can't recall, but Riverstone at least, they use like that PVC. This is going to be all copper, so it's going to be a little bit more rigorous, a little bit more expensive, but a nicer finish to your manifold system. If you're not familiar with the manifold system, it's basically like, let's just say if the washer and dryer is giving you some fits, well, you can take this and you can just shut that off so a hiccup doesn't become a headache. So that's going to be really nice, again, for your longevity, you know, of your camping trips. Let's see what's in here. I'm not even familiar with this. Oh, okay, perfect. Give me the back end of that fridge. 3 axles. Obviously, this is a heavy, this is a big boy, but they're also using some Mac Daddy tires as well. They're not skimping on that. You got the frameless windows. You also have your sewer connection and a fuel pump, which I believe holds 60 gallons, which is going to be nice. So basically, if you're, you know, doing a little bit of four-wheeling, something like that, you got a place where you can fill it up. That also feeds into the generator. Another little bit more storage back here. So this is the garage door that I did not open, but you can imagine it taken down and flopping right there. So you're going to have a patio system where you can sit back, play some euchre, throw the dogs out there, do what you got to do. You also have a Thule awning that's going to go, you know, over the top of that as well. So you're going to have some shaded area. And again, that patio, I believe, has 3,000 pounds of capacity there, but that will be down in the description. I believe it is 3,000 pounds. 2,500 pounds for the tie downs, 3,000 pounds for the patio. That sounds right. Zero ramp gravity door. So just to reiterate, when you drop this down, it's one of those doors that you can like flick back up with your finger or stop it. So you don't have to worry about it coming down and slamming on you. Now, speaking of slamming, since it has the 3¼ inch thick wall, you're also going to get a little bit thicker, a little bit heavier latch doors. And you see how that just slammed down real nice and easy. Speakers, bada bing and a bada boom. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. I think this thing is quite the beauty. Again, it's the 2024 Full House, DRV Full House LX455. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Hope to see you next time. My name is Hunter. Have a great day. See you. Meow, 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 meow.